Welcome back, the Superintendent of Jackson Public Schools, Jeff Beal. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how are you doing?
Great. How are you today?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. You know what an encore is, right? Everybody applauds. One more, one more, one more. Tonight, here you go, everybody. 7 p.m. Come out to Jackson High. Joel Shaner, the jazz band, and our percussion kids will be playing 7 p.m. So it's an encore performance. One more time. You just can't let Joel go that easy.
Yeah, what a great career at JPS.
So influential to so many kids. And you know, when we look at what the band program, what our music program has meant to Jackson Public Schools, and I'm not talking about just at the high school. I mean, his influence goes down to elementary, and there are alumni and graduates who've been coming out of the woodwork to say goodbye or to support or to cheer on Joel as he takes those next steps. But no, we're going to miss him, obviously, and but we've got you know, maybe this summer I'll be able to introduce you to our new band instructor. So
do we know who it is yet?
We do, but I'll save that.
Okay.
coming to a theater near you. She was introduced last week. She's going to be fabulous. A lot of energy. Going to be tremendous to our community.
So everyone in education has a smile all day long as we're getting close to the end of the school year. We've got how many? 3 weeks now.
We're counting it down. Yeah, be just a little under 3 weeks. Yeah, we're getting there.
Unless you're a senior, and then
if you're a senior, it's Friday is your last day. So look out, everybody. Friday, the seniors are turned loose. So you know, actually, that's an awesome feeling for them too. They've worked really hard this year, and I know that they are getting ready for their next steps in life, whether it's into the workforce, into the military, or on to school. You know, in the fall. So we're super excited about a wonderful graduating class coming up. And so senior last day, Friday.
Congratulations to the class of 23. Well, last of the year events included field trips, field days, cool things like that. And you've got field days scheduled at the middle school and all the elementary schools.
If you haven't been, and parents, where's my camera? If you haven't been, please come down and join us for a field day at Withington Stadium. We're growing Vikings down here. We've got a brand new turf on the field. If you want to take a look at that, get an early bird view of the turf project that we've wrapped up. But we bring all of our elementary schools to Withington Stadium, and there's a whole host of activities. You'll have kids from the high school who'll be volunteering and helping them get through their rotation. There are different stations that they go through. There's parent volunteers, and of course all the schools are invited. So each school's got different times, different days, but check with your elementary school. We'd love to see you as a parent come up, grandparent come up, and take a peek at what we got. Bart might even bring a camera out and show what we got going on down there. It's a fabulous time, and a great way for our kids to really connect, not just with an end of the year celebration, but really to Jackson Public Schools on a much bigger stage.
And those are running from May 31st through June 6th at Withington. Elementary school field day and middle school. You've got at the middle school kind of a couple of wrap-ups, no graduation, but you do have like the last dance, the last formal.
We've got our last activity afternoon, our last activity dance, yes, and then in June, I want to get the right date wrong.
We've got the all-school dance this Friday, and the 8th grade formal is June 3rd.
That's the one I didn't want to get wrong. June 3rd, 8th grade formal. And tonight out at the middle school is our Academic Honors Awards. So there's just so much going on. You know, you talked about end of the year activities. It's baccalaureate coming next Tuesday. It's honors convocation at the high school next Wednesday. Or did I say that wrong? Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday is commencement for Jackson Pathways and SCMV at 1 o'clock. And that'll be in the inside in the field house, or in the auditorium rather, and then at night at 6 o'clock we'll have the commencement for Jackson High out on the field, so at Withington Stadium.
Yeah, and the weather forecast?
Don't say it.
That's perfect.
Don't say it.
Now,
every year I promise you we just dodge rain, and so don't say it.
Yes, graduation is next
Yes,
week.
a week from Friday.
But even the long-range forecast is good. And are you closing down Wildwood for graduation?
We have worked with JPD and to help us kind of organize traffic around that because it's no matter what we do, you can't have enough space for everyone to park, enough space for everyone to get in and out of. So yeah, we work very hard with the city and with Jackson Police Department to really create some safe routes for folks because there's so many people that come from around the country to participate in graduation ceremonies. So
yeah, people are actually being encouraged to park somewhere and carpool, bring everyone in one car.
Listen, we've talked about this before. I could build a parking structure, a garage 3 stories tall, and I wouldn't have enough parking. You just can't build enough event parking. But come early, find a place to park, or better yet, commute. With carpool in, and I think you'll find that it'll be really nice today. A really beautiful event.
So with graduation, so you've actually got 3 high schools.
We do. Jackson High, Pathways, and South Central Michigan Virtual. Yeah.
And you're all doing it's all together?
No, simply for numbers and space. Jackson High School will be at 6 p.m. Out there on Dungy Field at Withington Stadium. And then earlier in the day, 1 p.m. is a combination of South Central Michigan Virtual and Jackson Pathways. And again, some of that's numbers, but absolutely a great opportunity to give those students the pomp and circumstance that they deserve without question.
You've got, after the graduation, project graduation.
Yeah, and we really like this. Our goal is we recognize that the high energy, the highs that kids come off of as they're walking across the stage and they feel like, yes, I have done it, and we would like to help them stay safe that night. And so it's a great way for our staff and our programming to celebrate them. It gives them an opportunity, kind of one more activity celebration with their peers. And there's giveaways and prizes and activities all night long. It's a really good way for our kids to kind of blow off steam in a safe way.
So there's a few things that people are invited to. They can come watch the field day, May 31st through June 6th. Also on this Friday is Decision Day, and the community is welcome to come see that.
Absolutely. So in the Jackson High Auditorium, Decision Day, it really talks more again about where are the students going after high school, and it celebrates a wide variety. I mean, obviously we'll have universities and colleges that will be, if you will, recruiting our kids or taking our kids, and so we'll see them send representatives, and we'll celebrate where they're headed off to. Well, the armed services will be there talking about where they're headed off to. We'll have folks, like I said, kids will be jumping right into the workforce or skilled trades, and so we really try to celebrate those things. Really, every child has got a plan for what their next steps are going to be. Now, the plan from Monday to Tuesday might change, but everybody's got some goals set in front of them.
Now, I heard that seniors, they're going to go visit the elementary schools in their caps and gowns.
Yeah, this was a tradition we started a number of years ago. It's a really a neat opportunity. So remember that our education system is a 13-year process, or more, depending on 14-year if you want to go early college. But you get a kindergarten all the way up through. And it's not one teacher, it's not just the high school teachers who shepherd those students across the stage, right? Or who have contributed to their opportunity to graduate. So the senior walk gets students back to their elementaries. It gets them over to Parkside, where they get to walk the halls, give some high fives, give our elementary students, that's what I want to do, that's what I want to be, that's pretty cool. And at the same time, give our staff an opportunity to see kids again for, after a number of years, if you're an elementary teacher, to see that child that you had who's now getting ready to walk across the stage, and an opportunity for that child to be able to, our student to be able to interact, with that teacher who may have made a difference in their life back in elementary school. So it's a really just kind of a neat, good feeling, good vibe kind of thing that again brings our our district community together. And I want our elementary teachers, I want our elementary principals to feel every bit as much a part of commencement as the high school does. You know, at the high school level, you tend to think of, okay, these are the things I've got to do. I got to check the boxes and make sure the kids got the classes and get them across the stage, right? And we're gonna make certain that they're ready for graduation and have their plans for next year, whatever that may be. But there's a lot of folks who, like I said, they were a lot of cooks in the kitchen along the way who really contributed to this. So.
Nice. Yeah, yesterday we stopped by Withington Stadium for the Michigan High School Football Coach Association spring camp, and I was really surprised with the size and speed of some of those kids. And these are kids going to be juniors and seniors in high school this fall. Well,
again, this has become, something that we've been able to pull off, and I want you to think about this. What a great opportunity for athletes from around the state to come to Jackson Public Schools, again, see our facilities, participate, celebrate all that is Jackson. But because we're able to bring so many students, so many student athletes here, what you end up with is colleges come, and they don't come in a couple, they come in droves to see these athletes and be able to coach them and work with them for a little bit, see what they're all about. This is a good exposure camp. It allows kids to get on the radar when they might not have been on the radar before.
Yeah.
And so what a tremendous opportunity for those kids to be able to come and participate.
Yeah, I know there were a lot of people that were here for the first time, and their jaws were dropped when they saw the Algolick Fieldhouse and the stadium. Never seen anything like that.
No, again, this is something our community should be tremendously proud of. If you have not been to Withington Stadium recently, and I hope you'll come down, we just got tables in, so we're going to create that park-like atmosphere down in front of the concession building. But if you have not been down here, the campus at Jackson High School, and I'm talking about the whole thing, box to, from Wildwood on north, what you're going to see is a campus that's second to none. It's absolutely stunning, and the athletic complex down there is going to rival many of our colleges across the state. It's
For sure.
fabulous. So you won't find a better field. I promise you that.
I agree. Now, to you and your team and all the members of the class of 23 and the whole JPS community, have a safe and fun, exciting last few weeks of school.
Yes, absolutely. This is some of my favorite days of the year, right? Like I talk about it all the time. Like my favorite day, I love kindergarten roundup. I really do. I thrive on those days, and these are some more of those days that we really get up for as an educational community, as a staff. When we get to see the product, we get to see the fruits of our labor, and so it's fun.
Great. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
For having me. Appreciate it.
JPS Superintendent Jeff Beal. Well, next month is